What's up, guys? This is Will of Will H Tech Review, back with another video, and I'm doing a follow-up video on this keyboard that I picked up from an Apple iPad 12.9 Pro 2018 edition. So I picked this up maybe about a week or two ago. I'm not sure how long ago it was, but I just want to come back and let you guys know what I think about this keyboard case. There are some things that I like about it. There are some things I don't like about it. So let's get into it and see what we got here. So the first thing I want to talk about is the build of this. This is complete plastic. Everything is plastic pretty much, except your little rubber feet that you have here to keep it from moving around. And they work pretty good. Keep it in place. It doesn't slide around too much. As you can see, it's held up pretty well. Fingerprint magnet, as you can see, and it's very slippery. I've actually dropped it out of my hand because it's so slippery, but it's just plastic. This side here, as you can see, you have your Type-C charging port. You have your on and off switch. You have some grills here for your speakers. They don't hinder the sound at all. You have your Type-C charging port for your iPad. You do have a pencil holder there that works well. Volume up and down are covered. And then this side, your power button is covered as well. You have your other speaker grills and your two mic holes there. Do have a nice hinge on the back of it. It's not very thick, but it does add a little weight to it. Do have your Apple logo cut out and your camera and flash. As you can see, they do not protrude out the back, so they are countersunk in there to protect your camera and flash. When you get on the inside of it here, here's that pencil holder here. Now I do have a aftermarket. I don't have the Apple pencil, but as you can see, that's how it would look with your pencil in there. Now, one thing I don't like is this sticks out. It doesn't go flush inside of the case. Your iPad doesn't. As you can see, it sticks out a little bit here, but at the bottom it does go all the way in. And this is as far as it's going to go back. Now, as you go back, it does raise your keyboard up a little bit, so it gives you a little bit better typing experience right there. But if you need to take notes, draw, or whatever, this is all you're gonna have. And as you can see, it's kind of wobbly. When it gets to this point, this is not balanced so well, because this is much heavier than this part, so it starts to teeter a little bit. So if you need to draw, take notes, or whatever, you may want to pop your iPad out of the case. When we start looking at the keyboard, trackpad, and things of that nature, all of this is plastic, very plastic, but you have a home button, your switches over here for your brightness and dimmer, search key, you have a language key, keyboard, on-string keyboard, copy, cut, paste, reverse, pause, forward, mute, volume up and down, and lock switch up here. Now when you turn this on, you're gonna get some lights here. You got your caps, almost locked, dropped it again, guys. Your cap locks, as you can see. You have a battery light here that only tells you when the battery is low. There's no other way to check your battery percentage on this at all. This is your charging indicator here, and this is your Bluetooth. And this is your on and off and your Type-C charging port. The keys are nice and tactile, as you can see. They are very nice. You can definitely tell when you press something, even though they're plastic, they work very well, very responsive. They are backlit. See if I can demonstrate that right quick. So you can control your brightness here. If I can get that, yeah. As you can see. And you can control your different patterns of brightness there. Let me get this light down a little bit. So yeah, you can control your different pattern of colors and your 3 stages of brightness there. So works well for us typing, Very, very good typing experience. The trackpad is where I have a little bit of issues. Before I get to the trackpad, this is Bluetooth connected to your Apple iPad. The battery life has been great. It has not hurt the iPad battery life, and the keyboard, I've only charged it maybe 3 times since I've had it. Now, you do have gestures for this, but you're not going to have your gestures that you would have for your MacBook or anything like that. You do have these gestures here where you can confirm, open a menu, roll, 2-finger strolling, that is. 3 fingers to see all the apps that you have open, things of that nature. When you're strolling, I'm going to demonstrate it here. Now, if I'm in, let's go to the web Safari here, and this is the Best Buy site. So if I want a 2-finger stroll, it's not going to stroll very much at a time, as you can see. So when I'm on a web page or something, I prefer just to use the space bar to go up and down, or the up and down arrows, because I can stroll a little bit faster. Now, you can flick and stroll this like so. Using 2 fingers, you hold down on the trackpad, and you just flick it like so. But I don't really want to do that. I want to be able to move a little bit better than this. It works. No, I'm not saying it doesn't work, but it's not the smoothest strolling on there, as you can see. So if I go home, another thing, if I want to swipe over to the next screen over, and I'm trying to use 2 fingers to do it, I'm going to have to hold down on it and flick it like so. Does work, but if you're used to using other keyboards where you got the 2 fingers to swipe, now the 3-finger tap, it brings up your all your open apps, so that works well. If you're something like Facebook or other apps, now here tapping the space bar or the up and down arrows don't work, so you got to do your 2-finger very slow strolling here, or you can flick it. I can select by tapping 1 time, or if I want to stroll this page, I can push down on it and just kind of flick it a little bit to get it to go up. So everything works. That's just something that I don't like about it at all. It is plastic. The keys are very big. They're big enough to know that you press the key. Your palm rests are nice, and it just overall is a nice experience. It's $80, so if you need something, a keyboard where make your iPad look like a laptop, then this is pretty good. Just be aware of the trackpad. It's not going to be like if you're used to using a modern day trackpad. But overall, the battery life, like I said, is good. Doesn't take away from the iPad battery life. And $80, $79 is not too bad, I assume. So does add a little weight, like I said, but it does keep a pretty fair, thin profile. And it's a little slippery when you're handling this. So, but other than that, this has been great, man. I'll leave the link in the description, guys, if you want to pick it up. Will H, and I'm out.